Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 21, and it is our final round of our career mode for the second season. It is time for Valencia. So in pole position is Pecco Bagnaia with Quartararo and Miller on the front row, Zarco, Mir and Rins on the second, Espargaro, Marquez, Binder, Nakagami, Petrucci, Lecuona, Martin, Morbidelli, Espargaro, Savadori, Grant and Rossi, Marquez, Vinales, Oliveira, Marini and Bastianini at the back of the grid. So we now look to the lights, waiting for the red lights to disappear for the final time of our second season, and away we go. Power setting 3 to the max. Let's see what we can do going into turn 1. Who's going to be the latest on the brakes? Who's going to be the bravest as we now bring on the brakes once more for the left-hand side? Can we keep it in nice and tight to the apex, or try and keep it tight to Marquez, who's also very deep on the brakes there, as we now go even harder on the brakes to try and beat teammate Aleix Espargaro going into the left-hand side. Marquez gets aggressive into the doing corner, but we do position our motorcycle ahead of the Spaniard as we now try and move our way up into 6th position, going around the outside of Alex Rins. That'd be a brave and bold move if I ever did see one, but unfortunately I couldn't quite manoeuvre the Aprilia around the Spaniard ahead of us, the number 42. So we now bring on the power with power setting 3. Keep it into the left-hand side for the Angel Nieto corner. Keep it nice and tight and slowly bring on the power once more. With the slipstream here, we may have a chance of diving up on the inside for the left-hander, as I feel very confident on the brakes going into the side of Johan Zarco. How about that one? The rivalry continues. Whether the championship is over or not, I'm trying to end the MotoGP 21 second season with Aprilia on an absolute bang. So let's see what we can produce now. Turn 11 has been conquered, and we are now up into 4th position. The front row is still very much the same with Bagnaia, Quartararo and Miller all together in the exact same spot, but I've got to say, from 17th place to 4th in just 14 corners, you can't grumble at that, can you? Oh, Bagnaia's gone really wide here. I've got power setting 3 with the Aprilia that is all focused on nothing but acceleration. What can we do? We can actually get past Miller here and potentially have a podium to hang our hat on, with our Aprilia days coming to a close as we've just bumped the rear of Fabio Quartararo there. I was very, very loose on the brakes there. Now, unfortunately, Miller has retaken this 3rd position, but we'll go very tight to the apex for doing corner. Bring on the acceleration once more. Can we get up on the inside of Miller? We certainly can, but is he going to be brave enough to chuck it on the right-hand side for the Nico Tirol? It doesn't look like it. We are good to go. I've got to say, what a race this has been so far. Already starting with an absolute bang. This is what I needed. This is how I wanted to end our second season. The love affair that we've had with the Aprilia RSGP. I want to finish at the very least on the podium. And so far, so good. We're doing a grand job so far, if I do say so myself. But into turn 8, I go for the tight apex here, and you can see the difference in the lines with Bagnaia and Quartararo. We just need Quartararo to move on out of the way, if you please, so I can get up on the inside. And I tell you what, yep, looks like it. Ask and you shall receive. Up on the inside of Quartararo, Grant on board the Aprilia goes up into 2nd position. They've just beaten our future teammate with Pecco Bagnaia there. I thought he went down and just looked away for a brief second. I thought he just clipped the curve there and went down, but thankfully Pecco Bagnaia is still on board his motorcycle as we go on the left-hand side. Quartararo getting a little bit aggressive. Quartararo with his new teammate is giving him a bit of a nudge. I don't think so, mate. This is not how I want to race you, my friend, unless it's going to be for next season when we're going to be battling for the championship together. Of course, championship is all well and done and already earned from me, so I guess we don't really need to worry about championship positions right now. All we're going to be focusing on is winning this race, or at the very least, finishing on the podium. So on the left-hand side, we go into doing corner. Oh, goodness me, giving Quartararo as good as he's got from earlier on as we go really tight to the apex there. A massive mistake coming in from the second-time world champion as we'll try and push under the inside, possibly. Is it going to happen? It looks like Quartararo's got it deep, and once again we do take over into 2nd position, but this is helping Pecco Bagnaia all the time. We can't be messing around together like this. We need to be getting up into the rear of Pecco Bagnaia and taking some slipstream away from the fastest bike on the grid. So in the left-hand side, we'll go for turn 8 once more. That tighter sort of apex that I try to aim for is really tight compared to the likes of what Pecco Bagnaia and Quartararo are doing. They're going for that wider line to then make it in. I quite like it going really tight into that particular corner for turn 8, but now bringing on the power once more. 0.6 of a second gap to Pecco Bagnaia. Could certainly happen. Certainly could, as we both touch the inside of the curve there as we get really close to the rumble strips as it's gone back up. Kind of up to 0.8 of a second. It's kind of teetering, oscillating around 0.7 and 0.6 of a second. But for now, we need the slipstream. We need that power setting 3. Give me power setting 3. Across the line we will go. Is this going to be a new fastest lap? It is for us, but it's not the fastest lap of the race. So braking firm now for the left-hander for the Jorge Martinez Aspar corner. Bringing on the power once more. Still using power setting 3 for now, because I'm really trying to claw every little bit of gap away from Pecco Bagnaia. 5 tenths of a second, 6 tenths of a second, 4 and a little bit. This is what we need. Keep closing the gap. That's all we've got to do going into the Tyrrell corner. Keep closing the gap. This is what we need. This is what I want. This is how we all want it to end our final season with Aprilia. I want to be fighting with Pecco. Quartararo's gap has not changed though. He has just remained exactly 2.5 tenths of a second behind me like the entire duration of the lap time. So he is still hanging in there. We now need to brake very, very firm for the left-hander turn 8, shifting it all the way down to first gear. The bike was screaming there on just a brief moment as we now go on the left-hand side once more for turn 9. Keep it tight once again for turn 8. That's a massive mistake. Ooh, that's a massive mistake. That is a massive, massive mistake. Have we lost the position to Quartararo? We have. God damn it. Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying. And now Quartararo's getting in the way. Quartararo's... Oh, goodness me. Fabio Quartararo, that was ugly. That was awful. Oh my god. He hit that with such force and he just launched himself into oblivion. Goodness me. Well, that was hideous. That was absolutely awful. I hope he's okay. That is just nasty. I guess I'm partly to blame there because, of course, I did give him a bit of a bump up the rear, but it was not intentional, of course. But we're now going the left-hand side after seeing an horrific moment just a moment ago with a couple of laps remaining in this Grand Prix. Bagnaia still has the lead. On board the Aprilia goes us into second place, but for not very long actually, because Jack Miller decides to chuck it up on the inside. Can we hold it around the outside? Oh, that rumble strip really hindered our performance there. Can we dive over the inside? That'd be a bold and brave move, but it doesn't quite work. There's a bit of contact there with the Ducati rider. It's still a rivalry, no matter if the championship is over or not. So I'm actually doing a very good job actually for our team championship. Unfortunately, with Pecco Bagnaia and Miller right there, that we aren't going to win this team championship or even get close enough to dethrone them. But honestly, I'm doing everything I possibly can for the Noale factory. The Aprilia has been amazing for 2 seasons, and the best thing I can do is try and get us closer and closer to a possible team championship. But unfortunately, Aleix Espargaro and Lorenzo Savadori aren't really up there. I mean, Aleix Espargaro, fair play to him, up into 6th position, but it's not enough when the 2 Ducati riders are up into 1st and 3rd place respectively. Well, now, going into the part where Fabio Quartararo unfortunately died, let's be honest. And we'll now get Bass into the left-hand side and hopefully just hold back against Jack Miller. I don't feel very strong anymore. I felt really great to start this Grand Prix off when I had power setting 3 available, but now the tyres have been used, yeah, it's not feeling that way anymore. Jack Miller, you need to move out the way, sunshine. This is my time. This is the final race of my MotoGP 22. Oh, massive contact once again. For the second season of MotoGP 21, it would be ending on a high if we stay on the podium. But Jack, you don't need to start inserting yourself and ruining my particular swan song with the Aprilia as it gets really close once more into the Doohan corner. Now, battling with Jack Miller, Pecco Bagnaia and Fabio Quartararo very much reminds me of battling with the aces in Ride 4 Online. So if you're looking forward to another Ride 4 live stream, it'll be coming on the Sunday, the 27th of February 2022. So stick around on Sunday at 6 PM GMT if you want to see battles replicating something very similar to this, and possibly in the circuit of Ricardo Tormo of Valencia, but in Ride 4 instead. So down 2 seconds is the gap to Pecco Bagnaia after my little sort of segue. Now it is time to just hopefully hang on against Jack Miller. I would like to really chase down Pecco Bagnaia, but I don't think I've got enough left in me. The left-hand side of the tyre is really, really struggling. It feels really loose now. Maybe the medium front, medium rear wasn't the best option. It felt good at the time. It felt great to start the Grand Prix off. We moved our way all the way up into 3rd place, 2nd place, and the first couple of laps. So you can't really deny that it was a good choice, but the mistake I made going into turn 11 earlier on, it really, really cost our chances of beating Pecco Bagnaia in this one. And once again, Jack Miller moves his way up in the inside, but still, we might have a little bit of speed. I'm going to position myself ahead of him, probably actually giving a bit of slipstream. That probably wasn't the best idea. We'll now brake very firm for the left-hander of turn 1. Miller's still there behind us. That's what we need. Stay behind me. Don't make a move. Don't get ahead of me. Just stay behind, and I'm happy with that. I don't even think that Jack Miller's trying to defend for his teammates. I think he just generally wants to get past and take 2nd place. I mean, maybe he wants to finish 2nd place like he did in Valencia a couple of years ago against Frankie Morbidelli. But for now, we're going to continue pushing as hard as we possibly can as we go into the 5th corner. Jack Miller is literally on the tail of this Aprilia RSGP in every other corner. Are we going to see him just pop up in the bottom of the screen once again? You bet you will. He'll be popping up once more. Into turn 8? I don't think so. We're really strong into the 8th corner, so we'll see what happens as we downshift all the way down to 1st gear, just sliding the rear ever so slightly into the left-hand side. So with 3 laps remaining, or at least 2.5 laps at this point, we just keep given our first track limit warning there as we're going over the green. Maybe a little bit too greedy. I was on the circuit right now, and look who's just moved up to... Oh no! I couldn't even finish my sentence. Johan Zarco has moved himself up into 3rd place. He'll probably have something to say about that move from into turn 8 earlier on. Is he going to go for a reckless lunge? Oh, of course, oh my goodness. Look at the timing on that one. Johan Zarco, welcome to the fight. And I tell you what, it's fitting that we have a battle with Johan Zarco over the podium in the very final Grand Prix. It is absolutely perfect. Let's dive up at the inside. That is aggressive. That is extremely aggressive. I shouldn't have been doing that. I'm like Dennis on Chew in America. Goodness me. Johan Zarco will not like that one iota. As we go on the left-hand side for the doing corner. 0.2 of a second, actually. Wow. Jack Miller's dropped to 5th. Have we got quite a train behind us? Can't quite see on the graphic. Looks like there's a bit of a train and then a bit of a gap to someone else. But I think this could be rather entertaining to end this Grand Prix. We are now on the penultimate lap. Johan Zarco in 3rd place. Grant still positions himself into 2nd, and Pecco Bagnaia is a dot on the horizon. He is a little blip. Look how far away he is right now. 2.8 seconds clear. Nobody is matching his pace today. He is on fire. Absolutely hashtag fire emoji. He is doing brilliant. Whoa, what was it? What on earth was that braking marker there? That was messy. Zarco, what on earth? Speaking of messy, does it get any more messy than that? Look at that move. Up on the inside. Aggressive as they come. Johan Zarco chucking it up on the inside. Oh, we almost pulled a Fabio Quartararo a moment ago, but the battle rages on for the final lap. I probably should have been using a bit more power setting 3. Not the best fuel consumption in this one, it seems, as we now go on the left-hand side for Adrian Campos corner for the 2nd to final time. As goodness me, we lost a bit more time there. Oh no. Don't tell me my podium dreams has ended already. Please, no. Power setting 3 is going to be applied for the rest of this lap. There's no way I'm going to let Zarco beat me in this one. Absolutely no way. We've got to dig down deep here, since Johan Zarco was super quick coming out of the corner there for the turn 1 corner for Jorge Martinez. Alex Rins! Alex Rins! Oh no! Rins! Oh, why? No way. No way. Oh no. I can't believe that. The 2nd place is gone. We can't get... Oh, goodness me, I'm pushing. I'm really pushing. There's nothing left of these tyres on the left-hand side, but the right-hand side seems to be okay, and that's where I made the mistake. Oh, I can't believe this. No way. Not the final race of the Aprilia. Alex Rins, you just duped me there. Absolutely duped me. As we now go on the left-hand side, braking as late as I possibly can for turn 8. I don't think it's going to happen. Not only have I been duped, so has Jack Miller. We've both been duped. I can't believe that. What on earth was that move from Alex Rins? He's just ruined it. Oh, I'm so annoyed. And I'm doubly annoyed with Alex Rins because I picked him to win the World Championship last season and he crashed like 6 times. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm pushing with everything I've got here, but ladies and gentlemen, I can't do any better. Alex Rins has just duped me. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Never mind then. We aren't going to end the season on a wonderful podium. We aren't going to end the swan song with Aprilia in great fashion, but we can still have a wheelie because we are the world champion for the 2nd season in a row. So guys, that's annoying. Pecco Bagnaia finishes the race in 1st place, Johan Zarco 2nd, Rins takes 3rd, Miller 4th and Grant in 5th. So looking at the championship standings, we do actually take a 56-point championship victory. And I tell you what, I got rather close between Zarco and Bagnaia towards the end there. Maybe that's why Zarco got the 2nd wind to make sure he didn't lose 2nd place in the championship. So looking at the team championship now, it is a pretty much a solid victory for the Ducati team. Yes, it would have been a very tall order to beat them, but we managed to still retain 2nd place in the team championship. But a dominant job from the Ducati Lenovo team have seemed to be up there all season long. And of course, the Constructors' Championship, well, that was done a long time ago. So from Ducati, Aprilia and Yamaha, your top three. But I guess we can move on from that because we are going to celebrate the second World Championship for that man on your screens right now. 2 seasons with Aprilia, 2 seasons with championships. Absolutely fantastic. What a bike. What amazing seasons we've had and what great content we've been doing on this particular video game. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video and watching the season. If you enjoyed any part of the season, let me know in the comment section down below and let me know what was your favourite part of the season. And finally, hit the like button if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button if you really enjoyed it, and if you're excited to see the 3rd season, then stick around for a lot more. But guys, that's it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.